What's going on, AWGFAM? Welcome back to the channel. So, today, we will be reacting to a channel I actually mentioned in my last video. His portion of it was the very last segment of the video. He actually released something today. I fucking loved it. And if you don't know his channel, it's called That's the Point with Brandon. So, make sure you guys check him out. He's got some awesome content. He goes to a lot of the Trump rallies. He is a Proud Boy, and I fucking salute you, sir. I also do realize he's a vet, so thank you for your service, sir. I really appreciate it. Now, before I jump into it, I did want to say a belated Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope everybody went to comatose like myself. I think I ate two times yesterday. I ate for our dinner and then passed out for a little bit, woke up, ate again, then passed back out. So, yeah, 2 times. It's about right. But, like I said in my last video, I'll be going to DC on the 12th. If you guys would like to, you can help me out. Donate. I got 3 ways you can donate. Make sure you guys check my description. It's all in there. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and check back regularly because I know YouTube loves not telling you guys that I'm posting. So, make sure you guys check back regularly to see what I got going on. Now, without further ado, let's jump into this shit.
A vote for Republicans is a vote for safe communities, great jobs, a limitless future, and for the American dream. It's for the American dream.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Brandon here with another episode of That's the Point, Tucson, Arizona. Right now, as you can see, hundreds and hundreds of people, almost thousands, lined up right now for the rally. We're going to go around and ask some people the questions, where they're from and what they think about Trump.
We some mega boys, we got mega joy. Try to silence us, we make mega noise. And we ain't got no time for the beta boys.
Good to see you all sharp, looking sharp.
Yeah, right. I had to switch it up a little bit for the rally, baby. I had to switch it up for the rally, you know?
Good, man.
Thank you, brother.
If you try to silence us, we make mega noise.
It is. Nah, man, God bless, man. I appreciate that, brother.
If you try to silence us, we make mega noise.
How imperative is it for Trump to win this election this year?
It's very imperative, yes.
Extremely important.
I think it's the most important election of my lifetime. People need to really realize what the Democrats are offering. They're not Democrats anymore, they're socialists.
This is the most important election in the history of our country. It's the most important. I never thought I'd be saying that. It's the most important.
What makes it so important for you guys that Trump needs to win this election this year?
I'm pro-life, so that's very important for me.
Well, for one thing, I don't believe in killing babies.
Respect for law enforcement, respect for our military that I don't think either one Joe Biden has, and protecting Second Amendment rights.
I have sons in the military, so military is very important for me.
My husband has served under since Bush, and it has been a rough 8 years before this 3. He was gone all the time. My kids barely got to see him. So he's been home a lot more, and he's got to see the kids, He's got to see the kids and their birthdays and everything. So military-wise, Trump has done so much.
We're bringing our jobs, our factories.
Goddamn, man. That one hits me in the feels, man, because I fucking understand that life. Like, I've talked about it before in some of my videos, man, and I'm fucking tearing up over here right now just talking about this shit because that's something that I experienced while I was in. I only went on one deployment while I was in the military. I ended up going to a duty station where I couldn't deploy again. But I watched these guys, my friends, my brothers, they would go deployment after deployment after deployment, and then their family would fall apart. It was destroyed. I think when I was stationed in Italy, I want to say the divorce rate was 95%. And that's no bullshit. 95% of those men that went over there and sacrificed for their fucking country lost their family because of them making a sacrifice for their country. That's not right. It's insane to me that that's what was happening then. And what she was saying about the Bush administration, the Obama administration, God, it's the truth. Obama used us. And people don't want to talk about it. Oh, he pulled us out of Iraq, but then look what fucking happened to Iraq. Then we had another terrorist organization come in, and then my favorite fucking thing that Obama did was running around going, oh, I pulled everyone out of Iraq. Oh, I pulled everyone out of Iraq. And then when everybody went, you pulled everyone out of Iraq? You said you did. He goes, I didn't. That was my choice. No, look at me. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Oh, fuck you. Take some goddamn responsibility. You wanted the accolades, you better fucking take the responsibility of the heat that comes with it, you stupid fuck. But no, of course, do the Democrat thing, you know? Blame everybody else for your fucking problems, for your fuck up. Big goddamn fucking surprise. Just like what we see now. Blame everybody but the individual. It's called fucking owning up to your shit. Take fucking responsibility. Integrity. Oh shit, you mean that word that nobody fucking knows anymore? Integrity, you know, doing the right thing when nobody's looking. Oh, hey, look, there's a stop sign. Maybe I should fucking stop. No, oh, there's no car. Fuck it, I'm just gonna blow it. Just that little shit like that. The little shit. You can't even have integrity over a fucking stop sign. What makes you think that anybody else is going to have fucking integrity when it comes down to the right time for you to be a person who has integrity? Fuck you, you didn't care about the rules anyway, so fuck it. Why does it fucking matter? You know, I can sit at a stop sign for fucking 20 goddamn minutes if I have to. Because I obey the fucking law. And I'm gonna wait. It ain't that fucking hard. My time is not more important than everybody else's time. But let me get back to the actual tangent before I went off. The military, right now, they're seeing more time home. They're not being shipped off to war every fucking year. That's a big goddamn deal to me. I want to see us out of these fucking wars. I don't want to be a part of them anymore. Look, I understand when it comes down to it and it's the safety of the American people, we need to be there. But I don't see the reasoning behind us being in Afghanistan for 20 fucking years. We shouldn't have soldiers fighting in this war now whose fathers fought in the same fucking war they were fighting in. That is wrong. Something is not right with that. And that's a big goddamn deal to me. And it always will be. I believe in fighting. I do. For the right reasons. Right now I'm not seeing that. And that's why that hits me so hard, and to hear that, and I'm so happy to hear her husband is at home more often, is able to be a part of his family life. That hit me in the feels, man. That hits me hard. I love hearing that. Well, let's jump back into this.
Our troops back home in the USA where they belong, right?
I've been a conservative all my life. He's done great for the economy, great for the military. I think the country's just in a much better situation than we were, 4 years ago.
It's for security, American freedom. Just support the troops, support the police officers and everybody that fights for our freedoms to do what we want to do here in America.
We want to keep our freedoms and our guns and all that. But most of all is he's done what no other president has done in a long time to bring this country back.
It's life or death.
Right.
Spiritually, life or death for our country and for the world.
Amendment, yeah.
Because the world depends on this great country.
It's extremely important because we all know that if the establishment is against this man, it's because he's truly for the people. We haven't had somebody in office in my lifetime that has done so much to benefit the American people and people of all colors. And I've never voted for anyone in my life. I've never trusted any politician. And I don't think that my stance has changed on that. I think that we finally have someone in office that I can put my faith in. And he's proved that. I didn't vote for him in 2016. The last 4 years, he's done so much. He's earned my vote, and that's why I'm here today to support him.
My big thing is...
Oh, I'm a part. Yes, sir! Fucking A, right. Look, I didn't vote for Trump in 2016. I didn't. Because I didn't know the man. I didn't know what he stood for. What, do you think I didn't vote for him this fucking time around? Go ahead and dox me, motherfuckers. Yeah, this is what I look like. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you goddamn right, I'm gonna vote for what's best for my fucking country. Now, he also mentioned something else in that. The establishment. So, there's something, this is an example I bring up a lot. And it's one of the best examples of the establishment. We want to sit here and we want to bitch about the establishment. There was a teacher. He asked his students, how many of you would be against slavery? And everybody raises their hand. And he goes, well, how many of you stand up for what's going on right now? How many of you stand up for people against the establishment right now? How many of you stand up to the establishment now? And only a few hands were raised. And he goes, those are the people who would actually stand against slavery. All of you who raised your hand but didn't raise your hand for that, you would have been okay with slavery back then. Oh, I know that hurts some fucking feelings. But that is the truth of the matter. Yeah, you may be against it then. Why aren't you against the establishment now? You were against what they did when it was an establishment back then. Why not now? I'm just saying. We want to say we're against the establishment, but then you don't want to stand the fuck up? Are you out of your mind? Now is the time. Now is the time to stand up. Now is the time. We are losing our First Amendment. They're trying to take our Second Amendment away from us. Now is the time. We have to stand up as a country. We the people, for who this country was founded for. Not for the politicians. This shit wasn't founded for fucking politicians. This country was founded for the people. So why are we not standing up to it? It's time to wake up and stand up. That's what time it is.
Anti-establishment.
He's earned my vote, and that's why I'm here today to support him.
My big thing is he's anti-establishment. When he got into office, I saw everybody hating on him. I was like, oh, I need to hop on this. I love hating on people. I love talking shit. So I started looking into him. I'm like, this dude ain't doing anything wrong. He's just talking the truth. And then I see all the other side coming after him with all the smears and nothing verified, nothing to do with anything, just talking shit. And I'm like, well, if he's anti-establishment, I clearly see the establishment coming after him. I hate the establishment. I always have, so that's why it's important to me.
Beautiful.
He's against everyone and everything. It's been 30, 40, 50 years maybe that we've been boxed into a corner. Every country has bought and paid us and bought us out. We've been sold out by everyone and everything in power. It makes you not want to follow politics. A lot of people didn't wake up until he ran last time. A lot of people didn't even know who, the vice president was before him, or before Obama. It's really scary to see what's happened. It took all this time for everyone to wake up. It was like the internet woke people up, and now they're trying to censor the internet because it worked.
Their very own tool that they try to use to create dissension between the people is biting them back in the butt because...
On the way here, I saw a billboard that was talking about he was calling those troops losers and suckers and all that. And they'll put that on a billboard, but they will censor the fucking Joe Biden crack pipe.
Well, there's many reasons. There's a lot of things on the line, as we all know, with the Democrats. We're thinking that they're going to pull a lot of stuff out to try to stop him, but he's doing a lot for the economy. He's bringing jobs back. He's bringing manufacturing back. He's for the people. Our small business was fortunately able to survive because of everything that Trump did. It's America first.
I'm the only one standing between you and a left-wing crusade. You know, you have people, they want to change our whole country.
Why is it for you so important, though, that he does win the election? Just, for you.
Because to me, it's a fight between evil and good. The Democratic Party is evil. There's no question about it. They support rioting, looting, burning, hurting people, and it's got to stop. It's got to stop. It's ridiculous.
I work at Southwest Gas.
I'm gonna pause it there. Oh, she hit it. This election was not anything about politics. It's not about politics anymore. It's about right and wrong. That's where we're at. We are at the point of right and wrong. And that's something that I say all the time. What's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. If you have to question, then it's not right. It's that simple. That is the simplest way for me to say it. What's right is right, and you don't have to question whether it's right or not. If you have any type of doubt in your mind, then it's not fucking right, and it's not hard for you to understand that. I don't know what to tell you if this is not working. If it's not working and you can't figure that out, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Like, I want to see you better yourself. I really do. But if you can't figure out what is right and what is wrong, I don't know what to tell you. And I mean, it really does boil down to it. You're okay with killing babies. You're okay with taking people's money and giving it to people who don't want to work for it. You're okay with taking away people's guns. You're okay with silencing people. You're okay. This is all wrong. And the list just goes on and on and on. But I'm a bad guy when I say I want you to work to try and help other people too. Welfare wasn't put in place for you to not work when you're able-bodied. It was put in place for somebody who fell on hard times. That's what it was put in place for. Same with food stamps. For people who fell on hard times. Not for people who can't fucking make it because they don't want to work. Now, I always say, I know there are people who fall under those categories. They can't work. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about somebody who chooses not to work. That's fucking horse shit to me. Get off your lazy fucking ass and go get a goddamn job. Oh, well, I can't make any money. Well, then go get a fucking skill, motherfucker. I got 4 when I went to school. And now I'm at 6. So try it fucking again. And you ready? Welding, auto repair, diesel repair, HVAC repair, forklift repair, industrial pump repair. I got shit that backs me. I can have a fucking job, no matter where. It really doesn't matter. If something needs to get fixed, I can go get a fucking job there. But what can you do? What have you put in the time to get better at a skill doing? Nothing. You'd rather sit at home and just collect that shitty fucking paycheck from the government. Because you're getting by. Fuck that. I don't want to get by. I want to make my life better. That's why I'm doing the YouTube thing on top of my 40-hour-a-week job. You want to make something with your life, you're going to fucking make it happen. I'm up usually 20 hours a day. If not more. Usually I go to bed, get 2 or 3 hours of sleep at night. Then I go work my 40-hour-a-day job, come home, do my family thing, then do my YouTube thing, then I go to bed. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. You gotta make a sacrifice somewhere to get ahead. If you're not willing to do it, fuck you, you don't deserve to have it.
It's gotta stop. It's ridiculous.
I work at Southwest Gas, and my job is on the line if the Democrats get hired, you know, so it's very important for me that Trump stays in office and I keep a job and keep a retirement.
Well, aside from what all the sound bites are, you know, you hear all the morning talk show hosts talk about it's being much more than an election. It's about socialism versus free enterprise. Well, when you kind of drill down on that, you find out that it's even bigger and broader than that. Many of our rights are being compromised as we speak, right down to the hijacking of, I would say, COVID-19. I mean, COVID-19 is a very serious thing. We all know that, right? But when you look at the number of people that are passing away compared to other diseases, it's like no different than any other flu, and yet they're using it to control the population. And I think it's all a precursor to what their agenda is. And I know it's not cool to say, but I think Biden is a shill for the far left.
Oh, 100%. I mean, it's not cool. It's a fact.
Whether you want to acknowledge it or not, and I think a lot of people are deluding themselves. And for me, why it's so important, because I'm looking for the fence sitters. I'm looking for the independents. I really sincerely believe that they can be moved to the right if they understand really what's at stake.
This election is a choice between a...
You want the truth? I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not far right. I'm that fence sitter. I am. I'm an independent. And I'll always be an independent. I will vote for who has the best interest for the people. That's who I vote for. Who is going to better the people? Who's going to better their lives? Who's going to do whatever it takes to make sure that they have a good life? That's what I'm looking for in a president. That's what I look for in any type of leaders in our government. I want to know that you're going to do the right fucking thing before I give you my vote. Look, there are Democrats out there. Vernon Jones, boom, for that my fucking man. 100% support Vernon Jones, and I don't care if he's a Democrat. That doesn't mean shit to me. Hell, we had David A. Clark Jr. He was the sheriff in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, for years when I was younger. And honestly, I loved watching him talk even when I was in my teenage years, because all he spoke on was doing the right fucking thing. And then if you didn't do the right thing, you got your pee-pee smacked. And just like you should. Because you're a dumb fuck. You would rather get over on others than go out there and fucking get a real goddamn job. And trust me, there are plenty of them out there. And if you tell me that there aren't jobs out there, I'm going to laugh in your fucking face and I'm going to go, okay, so all those illegal immigrants that you bitch about to take those jobs that you don't fucking want, because I've seen them, I've been there, I've been to those places, you're going to bitch? You didn't want that job in the first place and you sat in your fucking house. Fuck you. Give me that shit. I don't want to hear that. That's horse shit to me. That's a fucking excuse. You don't want to be tired at the end of the day. I'll tell you what. I want to be tired at the end of the day because at least I know I'll work my ass off. That way I know my time ain't fucking wasted. I hate wasting time, man. I really do. It makes me upset when I waste time. Because time is valuable. Time is money. I'll never understand why people can't understand that. It just doesn't make sense to me. You're clueless. Go out there and work your ass off and you will make something of yourself. You will. But don't expect to be making the money that I make or others make in a specialized industry working at fucking McDonald's. I'm just saying, you're not gonna make money doing that. You gotta work 2 of them jobs to even come close to making the money I make. And I don't make that much fucking money either. That's the sad part. I don't make that much money. I don't. And if you have to work 2 jobs just to make what I make, man, come on now. That should fucking tell you. You have to work 80 hours to make what I would make in 40 hours. If you're lucky. And I don't make that much fucking money. That should be like the fucking symbols right there. Just fucking slam them bitches together and wake the fuck up, man. Jesus. I don't want an easy life. An easy life means you get weak up here. And I don't want to be weak up here. And you shouldn't either. I want hard. Hard makes me better. I am where I am right now because I went through hard shit. I am where I am mentally right now because I went through hard shit. And people who are in my position, most of them went through some hard shit. That's why they're successful. Success is not something that the weak build. The strong build success. And if you're too weak to want to be successful, then fuck it. You go be unsuccessful with your life. I don't care. It ain't my fucking problem. And I'm tired of that shit. I support everybody and I want to see you do better. But I won't be the one to sit there and tell you, oh, you're doing great, when you ain't doing shit with your life. You can kiss my ass.
Right, if they understand really what's at stake.
This election is a choice between a Trump super recovery or a Biden depression, if he even gets to run.
It's all about freedom or tyranny. So we lose all our freedoms if Biden wins.
Yeah, basically the Democrats have drawn the line in the sand. It's either you're for America or you're not.
Correct.
Yeah, it's sad that it has come down to that.
We don't want communism in our country. Yeah. Exactly. We don't want to give up our freedoms and our liberties. We want him to fight for us, and we want to get the swamp out of there because they're cheating to take back this country. They work for us. We don't work for them.
He's draining the swamp. That's what he's doing. He's draining the swamp.
For me, it's all about freedom and constitutional rights that we have that are in jeopardy if the other party wins.
I would agree with that. I think we're looking forward to the next generation and what we're leaving them. And if we do not hold fast to...
I just want to pause real quick and give a shout out to her fucking shirt. That shirt is dope. I fucking love that shirt. I want to get my hands on that shirt. Only you can prevent socialism. Smokey with the bag of hat. Hell yeah.
And what we're leaving them. And if we do not hold fast to our constitutional rights, we're going to lose them. We're already seeing that this year with governors locking down and people just very easily handing over their civil liberties for your good. Well, Nazi Germany did that too. And we really need to stand as Americans for everybody's rights, whatever your background. It doesn't matter. We all have the right to have freedoms and civil liberties. It shouldn't be putting one class or one group of person against another. We should all be Americans.
Because he's fighting for every American. He's fighting the deep state that's trying to take him down. And freedom of speech is very important to me. Everybody here needs it, and so he's defending it. So that's why I'm here to support him.
This is the most important election we've had in such a long time because I feel like there's no middle of the road anymore. You really have to be one way or another.
There is a legit line in the sand that has been drawn to where you're either pro-American, pro-value, pro-life, pro-love, or you're not.
15 days from now, we're going to win the state of Arizona. And we are going to win 4 more years in that beautiful White House.
He's done so much for our economy, and he's done so much for the LGBTQ community. He's just done so much in general that people don't really see or that they don't want to see. And I think that if he serves another 4 years, then he's going to continue to do what's best for Americans, despite whether or not they approve of him or not. He's doing what's best for America. And despite his past, whatever allegations have been said against him, what he's doing is to better us. And I appreciate that because he has the right mindset.
I just want to say I didn't vote for 25 years until 2016 because I wanted a businessman to fix the shit. You know what I'm saying? And he did it, and he's done a better job than I ever expected. So more power to him, man.
Thank you very much.
I just think he's great. I think he's wonderful.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 45th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
If you could say anything to Trump as a little Trump tribute for what he's done or what he's been doing, what would you tell him?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him, good job, big guy.
We're behind you. We love you and keep your spirits up.
I love you, baby. Trump 2020.
Trump 2020. Keep law enforcement in your prayers, man.
Love you. 4 more years.
God bless you, Mr. President. We have your back the whole way. You fought for us, and we're going to fight for you.
President Trump, good luck. Wish you the best, and 4 more years.
God is behind you, and so are we. Amen.
You're our hero. Thank you for standing up for us and making America great, and we're going to make America great again.
President Trump, thank you for everything you've done for us, and keep strong and keep going forward. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much for fighting for us, common American folks. We are standing with you. We are voting with you, and we are praying for you and your family.
Hey, Donald, we support you 1,000%. My family's all behind you, and we got your back.
4 more years. Keep up the good work.
Amen. Woo!
Donald Trump, I just want to say thank you for everything you've done. You've not only restored my faith and a passion into politics, you made me feel like a regular people can get up and go and do something in this country, and you just changed the game, man. I can't thank you enough for that.
You turned people like me into believers in you. I look up to you, and you are the only line of defense, and we're relying on you. Please keep it up.
You're awesome, man. Don't stop trolling. Please don't stop trolling. I love it. That's the best thing.
4 more years, bud.
20 more years. 4 more.
Trump 2020.
You're going to make me cry. Don't do that. I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. Make me cry. You'll destroy my image, and then you won't love me anymore. That'll be terrible.
I'm so happy you guys at least gonna put something good in the news and not be like other people. They block us videos, they block out everything. They had to be with Trump, they block it out.
You're doing a great thing here, and I appreciate what you guys are doing.
Could give a little Trump tribute, and you could say anything to Trump right now. What would you tell him?
Oh, I'd want to know who Q is. Not a lot of people even know that idea, you know. But whoever it is, they've been on TV. You know they have.
Genius. Genius. Man, I got teary-eyed at the end there. Holy shit! I'm not gonna lie. All that, man. That's what's lacking. That's what's lacking in this country. A positive fucking attitude. That is what's lacking in this country. You really want to know what it is? Is actually being able to look at the future and say, I see hope. That's something that lacks on the left, for sure. Everybody looks all fucking upset and pissed off all the time, and you go to a fucking MAGA rally, everybody's smiling. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Everybody's showing love to everybody. It's not something that we're seeing on the left. Everybody looks pissed off. Everybody looks upset. People ain't smiling. Hell, you couldn't tell anyway because they're outside wearing fucking masks. It's fucking ridiculous. But, I mean, that kind of positivity, man, that... I love seeing that. That's what we need. That is what is lacking in this country right now. We need to come together as a people and actually be able to sit down and have fucking conversations to discuss shit. Find a fucking middle ground. I'm not saying we gotta agree all the fucking time. I don't care. We're not gonna agree all the time. There's a whole fuck ton of shit I'm never gonna agree with you on. But we can find middle ground. We can work this shit out. That's what I want to see. I want to see us build a better tomorrow for my family, for my kids, for your kids. I'll tell you what, when my kids turn into adults, they're not going to have that mentality of people have to give me shit. Not in my house. Never in my house. That's not a mentality that is lived by in my home. There is an understanding that you have to work for what you have in life. I don't even care. My kids are still in the single digits, and they are understanding that you have to work for what you have in life. But my biggest takeaway from this is look at these people talk. Look at these people while they're talking. They're happy. They believe because they see. Just like me. I believe because I saw. I watched a man do something to change the country. And for 4 fucking years I had to sit here and watch the media try to obliterate him with unfounded accusations. That's wild to me, and always will be wild to me. So, hopefully, we can get to a point, and hopefully we get him as our president again. I really do hope and pray that that happens. Because we need him. And if it doesn't happen, guess what? I'm sure we will see him run again. For sure. And after the shit show that comes forth, which I don't even want to get into that whole aspect of where I think it'll go if we see Joe Biden as president. I don't want to get into it. Not on this one. That's way too much. And I already know this is going to be a long one. So, but that's going to be the end of this one, guys. Make sure you guys let me know what you think. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you, AWGFAM and my XMC fam. I'm out.